We got some really fascinating and interesting news out there. Ready? So get this. Y'all know who LeBron James is. I don't even need to explain this to you. Get this. He is now a part owner of Ready Mario. Ready? The Boston Red Sox. I like what's going on here. I like this. I seen this, bro. This morning, this afternoon, or something like that. I seen this. I jumped out of my shell. I was like, "There's no way they just did something like this." Anyway, get into the details. He's joining Fenway Sports Group as a partner, which owns Fenway Park and the Boston Red Sox. And they're giving him partial ownership to the Boston Red Sox as well. It doesn't say how much of the percentage he's owning of the team, but because he's becoming a partner of FSG, that most likely means he's gonna be owning some part of not Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox. He previously owned Liverpool, which is also owned by Fenway Sports Group, which is pretty interesting to me. And this was written by Jeff Bezos of ESPN. So, I'm going to start off first with this, okay? So, first of all, congratulations to LeBron James on owning or becoming a part owner of the Boston Red Sox. And I never thought these words would spew out of my mouth. But welcome to Boston. Anyway, yeah, I think this is pretty interesting. And you know what? Obviously it's going to work in his favor. He gets a profit off one of the highest sports markets in baseball in the Boston Red Sox. Even though they're not a good team right now, they still play in a very big market in New England. So that'll help in his investment. But it's also I'm going to be honest with you, Mario. I think this could help the Red Sox too. You also got to remember LeBron James may be one of arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. But you also got to remember, guys, he played football and baseball in high school and college, and he still follows those two sports to this day. So for him to be a partial owner of the Boston Red Sox could help us in our favor. Now, obviously, you may be like, oh well, owners don't really play a big role in signing players and whatnot. And you're absolutely correct, but they do play a role in player signings and in front office executive. And basically, what I'm trying to say is that the final word. It's almost like how the president, when Congress makes a law, it has to go through the president. It's kind of similar to what's going on here. But so they do play somewhat of a role in hiring front office executives and coaches, players, that sort of thing. And LeBron James, believe it or not, still follows baseball. We seen him do it with the Indians. Apparently he was a Yankees fan growing up, which I find very ironic. Now, especially now talking about this, and he played baseball in college. He also played football in college. Obviously, he chose basketball over the two because if you play two or three sports, and you're better at one, which one are you gonna choose? Obviously, I'm gonna choose the one that I'm best at. That's the one I have a shot at. But honestly, it's not the first time we've seen this either. Patrick Mahomes did it last year. The very well, I'm not sure if it was the very first thing he did, but one of the first public things he did with that $503 million paycheck, he bought out part of the Kansas City Royals. So now he's a part owner of that team too. So it's not the first athlete we've seen that is still playing in their respective sport that owns a baseball team now, or partially owns one, that is. Um, so with that being said, congratulations to LeBron James and the Boston Red Sox. And you better help us win a damn World Series championship. I don't want to see no damn screw job, man. That's not what you're here for. You're here to help us win a championship, and you better do that, man. Yeah, that's right. I'm pointing like Uncle Sam. But anyway, good luck to you, LeBron James, and I can't wait to see what you do for us.
All right, man, let's have some fun with this, okay? Clearly, okay, the king is the part owner of the Boston Red Sox. The kid from Akron is the part owner of the Boston Red Sox. We talking about LeBron James. We talk about number 23 himself. We talk about the greatest player of this decade, correct?
hmm
You talk about that, man. Look, all these teams, look, we were trashing the Red Sox for how many times this year, okay? Over over signs that they were made that we just weren't comfortable with, you know?
hmm
Best sign we had this year was Kiki. Okay. And then all of a sudden, we are looking at people like Nolan Arenado going to St. Louis, and we're looking at Trevor Bauer going to LA, and we're
Dodgers.
looking at help me out here. Is it Shane
You
Bieber?
Darvish.
Shane
You
Bieber?
Darvish went to
Yeah.
the Padres.
Darvish and Blake Snell went to the Padres. Shane Bieber went to the Yankees, right?
No, Shane Bieber stayed in Cleveland. I think it was Corey Kluber. That's what you're thinking of.
Corey Kluber, thank you. Corey Kluber went to the Yankees. Well, let me tell you something. all those signings put together did not beat LeBron joining the Red Sox. Okay, I don't care no more. All right, the Red Sox had a dub today. The Red
Yes, he
Sox had a
did.
dub. We got King James. Okay, now I don't know how much part ownership he has on that team. I don't. Okay, but he has part ownership, and that's what we need to focus on, which means he gets a say in stuff. He gets a say, which means LeBron, I need you to put that GM mode into effect and get us a super team. It's as simple as that, okay? Because I'm not trying to have the Yankees steal everybody in off season for more years to come, okay? You're LeBron James, okay? A lot of players look up to you and admire you. Get some people. That's all I got to say. Now, I'm surprised because, like you said, he was following the Cleveland Indians, or Cleveland now that they are. He was following. He was a Yankees fan growing up as a kid, an LA Dodgers fan this year because obviously he plays for LA. So I'm surprised that he picked the Red Sox. You know, I don't know what his like thought process was into picking the Red Sox. Honestly, Nate, I don't care. Okay, I really don't care. We talking about the kid from Akron owning the Boston Red Sox,
Hmm.
or part owning the Boston Red Sox. Now, if people don't know, he does have also a 2% ownership in Liverpool too. So it's him owning, like, putting some of his, like, putting part ownership into some teams. It's not anything new. You know, he's been doing this for quite some time
He
now.
also he also has part ownership in Roush Fenway Racing and Nesson. Those are
Right.
also owned by Fenway
Which
Sports Group.
that might be also like an effect to why he went to the Red Sox because of Messin.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, Nate, he's never shied away from talking about this. He's always talking about owning a team, you know? He's always talked about it. He's always talked about wanting to own a team when he
I just never
retires. He's
thought it'd
always
be the Red
talked,
Sox.
yeah, he's always talked about putting like some ownership stakes into the WNBA. But unfortunately, I don't think the NBA allows you to while you're still playing. So he's gonna have to wait till he retires. But yeah, I mean, we got all I'm trying to say is we got the kid from Akron who's now technically a member of the Boston Red Sox. That's all I
Hmm.
gotta say. That's
Yes.
right there. Okay, like, now look. Now I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. I'm not. Okay, like I respect everything the man has done. You know, like he's not my favorite player in the league. But let me tell you something. He just gained some favoritism points on me today. That's
Yes,
all I
sir.
gotta say, man. Look. So with that being said, I wish the kid from Akron the best of luck. You know, I wish the King the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? Okay, put a little bit of that GM mode into the Boston Red Sox, and you're gonna see a championship team. And not only that, you're gonna see a nice little World Series ring on his finger too.
Hmm.
Okay, make that 5 rings.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe 6, maybe
Build us
7.
a championship team.
Now look, listen. Okay,
Hmm.
in the wise words of LeBron himself. Okay, back in like 2012, whatever it was, or 2011, I can't remember. Okay, we're not trying to win. We're not trying to win 1, no, or 2, no, or 3, no, or 4, no, 5,
Hmm.
6, nope. We trying to win. We trying to win it all, man. Okay. So LeBron, you're on the Red Sox. Get invested a little bit. Okay. Use your voice to get us a better team. Okay. You're on the Red Sox now. Think about how many players might want to play for the Red Sox just because of LeBron.
Mm.
Now, again, for the millionth time, I don't know how much part ownership he has in the Red Sox. I don't. Okay. All I know is he has part ownership. Okay. I know like Usher has like a part ownership in like the Cleveland Cavs. I know there's definitely a lot more celebrities like Magic
I know
Johnson,
Mark Anthony, Spanish singer. He owns part of Miami Dolphins.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah, you know who he is, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband.
yeah.
And yeah, Spanish. You know, like
Well,
you said, I know
Patrick
who.
Mahomes owns part of the Kansas City Royals, like I mentioned before.
Right, Magic Johnson owns
The
the
Los
Dodgers.
Angeles Dodgers.
So look, all I want to say is, welcome LeBron to Boston, not the Celtics. I know Celtics fans are a little disappointed, but I don't care. Okay, he's a Red Sox now. So with that being
Hmm.
said, welcome to the Red Sox family, LeBron. We accept you with open arms, and I hope you can do a lot of things for us.